Rats like side, they have played this map way more than EG. They have won 4 times and lost 2 times. I mean, once they kind of like lost 16-1. I don't know what happened there against Detonate, but this was like actually it was like CCT tournament. So actually this was outside of Impact. So inside of Impact, they have lost only once on Overpass, James, and this is actually a pretty big statement here.
Yeah, this is a pretty big map to win for both these squads as well. Do or die, go big or go home. A place in Dallas is on the line here for both CLG Red, ex-CLG Red, and EG. If you're joining us late, where have you been? And also, there is a great opportunity for one of these teams to make it to Dallas. CLG Reds have taken the first map of the series, a pick of EG. They try to close things out now on their pick of Overpass. They will find an uncontested B bomb site. What do you have in mind, EG? 2 flashes, a hope and a dream. Kiki's got a tight angle, but she's missed the free shot. She's missed the sitter. And that gives Goosebreeder the balcony, gives her position. She can just admire the gardens of the B bomb site now as the opponent comes through from that short position. Flashbang avoided. CLG looking so sharp at the moment. They've got trade fraggers as well. Milky jumping through. And somehow they will deal with Mads. The race is on though. Is there a kit to be collected? Because 7 Licious and Jesscats remain. And now it's just down to Jesscats once again. And this one doesn't go their way. 0 of 3 pistol rounds so far for EG.
Oh yeah, this is exactly the same thing that I wanted to just like put here into the room for everyone maybe that missed the first map. It's the 3rd pistol that CLG Red is winning here in this series, and that's a huge statement. So winning again the pistol, Evil Genius, they just like can't win their pistols against Red, and it's always putting them into like a slower start. Now Red's full equipped, and we have a full eco here by EG. So it's going to be a pretty certain second round for CLG. Great start for their T side as well. And not to forget, it's their map. I do think that they're very well prepared, considering that they have played this map also like more often than EG in the Impact series. And I think it's going to be a tough one for EG if they want to keep themselves alive and just somehow have, if they want to have a chance to make it on Inferno, then they really need to give everything they have. Everyone has to step up individually, and they need to take this from CLG Red. Otherwise, it's going to be a clean 2-0 by them.
They had to know this was coming. And against such an opponent with so much on the line, I'm sure they have prepared for this. We'll see if they've got any counter strats as Red continue to set the pace. And again, if you didn't see the first map, Red are playing so well. Goosebreeder especially. Definitely feels like a captain for the squad, and the way she's been playing, looks like nothing will stop her and her squad from making it to Dallas. It's up to EG to prove us differently. Goosebreeder, again, just scanning all the angles, making that bonus money with the Mac 10. Team coming through, all thirsty for that final kill. It will be Jesscats once again. Clean sheet then for Red at the beginning of this one, and again, EG losing both pistols on their pick really didn't help them, but they've lost this one as well. No one on the B bomb site, no retake allowed by Red. So they are really climbing a mountain at the moment.
Oh yeah, they are. They really want to go to the playoffs, and they're just showing how important this is for them, especially considering that they don't have an org right now, even though they're named CLG Red. They're not with the org anymore. So this is also important for them, just to show that they're still at the top and the best in A team here in the region. But EG, they're coming pretty close. It was still a close match on Ancient, I think, especially in a few certain rounds. And now let's see what they have prepared for us in Overpass. Fast pace into the B side, kill on Pit.
Beautiful.
And another one by Goosebreeder. Oh my god, she's been so good with those entries.
I know, and she's had a lot of help from Kaoday with the flashbang as well. But just shows the timing is good for CLG, the drills. Again, it was clear on an individual level that they came into this one very hot, not warm. They came into this one hot, but also a well-oiled machine, everything working together. It's not easy to have the timing and be successful in a scenario like that. And I think Overpass the B-bomb site, chain flashes are so powerful, not just one flash, but the chain flashes as you progress through the bomb site. 7 Licious was completely blind in that scenario as the Mac 10 came through. moving accuracy, good enough at that range. Picking up the rifle for free as well. Bonus money for ex-CLG Red. Beautiful flashes.
Oh, look at that. Aggression by Goose, and she doesn't stop. She's so hungry for more, and has been an absolute insane player here for CLG Red. Third round for them, and another pistol for EG. They're having such a great start here, CLG. And I love the pace they're having. They're just fired up.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen anything from... I mean, we haven't really seen anything from EG. They had one buy round, and
yeah, exactly.
the execution from CLG was an execution on that B bomb site. Again, the pistol rounds, they took a gamble. It did not pay off. So we're still waiting for the map to start as far as they are concerned, and it's still early. So again, if you're going to have problems, have them at the beginning, ideally not throughout the whole round. Now, there'll be some sound cues here for Milky as you'll hear that rotation towards the A bomb site, and her team will rotate accordingly. Kiki in the connector will certainly help as well. I'll see if Sevenlicious is able to do anything with the M4. Just try peeking for info there. It's going to be expensive for Jesscast. Not much HP left. No trade frag attempted there as she stands by the thighs. And they'll be swiftly, deadly dealt with by Red. There goes the last one. Nice, clean enough eco round. Mads will be dropped, but that's not a big deal as far as they are concerned. The clean sheet continues then for CLG Red.
Flawless rounds by them so far, and now we're having our second buy round here by Evil Geniuses, and the first time that Piggy Kiki can pick up an op, so this might be quite interesting. But honestly, this kind of reminds me of how Ancient started on their CT side. I think they've lost their first gun round as well, and then they won the second one. So now let's see if this is gonna be a deja vu. Trying to go for the mid control here, but Milky, look at her aggression towards long. She's gonna get so much information very soon. But she misses the shot, and BB Ann with the entry on Milky. This could have been huge for EG. Now they're calling the tactic off, probably to go towards mid and going back towards B. They're assuming that EGs might having a rotation here from the B side. And Mats with the entry on Sevenlicious, and it's a 5v3 already, James.
Kaoday might get dropped. Very careful. Great presence. Spatial awareness from Kaoday. Important that the training player is not the one carrying the bomb as well, which we often see in Counter-Strike in general. But that will be ignored by CLG, who are storming towards Dallas at the moment. Such a great location for LAN as well, just around the corner from Fort Worth, where I was a week and a half ago. Actually, an amazing place, one of the places in America with the most character, if you ask me. It's my top 1 places to go.
Oh, I have
in
never
North
been
America.
to the US, so...
Fort Worth, cowboys, the stock market, cows everywhere, rodeo.
Cool.
It's super awesome. A lot of character over there.
If I ever go to the US, I'm gonna pay it a visit. It sounds very cool and fun.
It is awesome. You'll be shocked on how great it is.
Oh no, they did manage to save a single gun, especially the op would have been so crucial for them. Oh my god, this is heartbreaking for G. First of all, their second buy round, and the first time they invest into an op, and then with Milky's timing, she had such good timing, and she actually had the opportunity here to get a kill, but she just like kind of whiffed her shot, and since then it all kind of like started to crumble down, and now they didn't even manage to save their weapons. It's like a Nico here for EG. And it looks like a safe 6th round for CLG Red. Such a huge head start, such a dominant performance by them. I'm absolutely impressed, and EG, they're starting to sweat. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, we haven't seen a round yet that EG have been in control of at any point.
Absolutely
I feel like.
No.
And yeah, it's 5-0. Half of those will be ecos and so on, but it just feels like they've been so far away from anything like control. I think that much is true if you look at the frags. They really haven't had practically any success in any of these rounds from the pistol onwards. I don't expect them to have any here either. Again, Goosebreeder dealing. She's always looking for that trade fragger as well. She's always limiting her risk. See how she falls back to. So even if they try to push her in the numbers, she's falling back to try and limit what they can do as much as possible. Changing her position as well. Really, she for me right now, she is head and shoulders the strongest player on the server, which is partly based on the role she has and what she's been tasked to do in situations like that, but how she's dealing with it as well. Her more than anyone shows that she understands the opportunity available to the squad, as I said before, but she is really trying to play as efficiently as possible to get her team there. And so far, it's going great.
She's being an absolute amazing captain, and in every matter, and also great performance. Like you can see, she's so fired up, and like I mean, 5 KDs so far, so nothing here to stop her. And flawless performance by CLG. And now we have another buy round opportunity here by EG. So I would not say this is their last chance to make something out of their city side, but they don't have a lot of opportunities left. They do really need to win this round to find their way back into this game. Otherwise, it's going to be so hard to make it to the third map, to the decider map, and to not go out with an 0-2 here against CLG Red. They have been stomping EG so far, but EG, I don't think they're going to give up that easy. They're taking a timeout, which is, I think, well-timed, considering this is their third full buy round, and they really need to make sure that they win this round and then that they also can keep their weapons, because they're so low economy all the time. They just like have to eco after eco after eco. And CLG Red, they're doing such a good job with breaking their economy. So now I'm hoping to see some good setup or maybe some aggressive play here by EG to just like get the map control with it, because this is something that they're really lacking so far. Piggy Kiki going here for some mid peek, maybe getting even an entry.
Well then, opportunity knocks. This is such a fast 6-0 for CLG. Trying to make her way back as quick as she can. She's able to do so. Someone stuck in the toilets now. Bibian so deep up long that Piggy Kiki is currently stuck because she's got Goose on one side and Bibian on the other. And if Goose is coming for you, that isn't good for anybody. Great flashbang and a straight execution. Stand by the lamppost, throw the flashbang, it'll pop flash just like that. Oh boy, okay, well, as long as you get the job done, I suppose. I mean, their teammate got the job done, so it's just a brutal headshot in the back of the head. But if they win the round, it won't matter. 3v3, maybe that gives opportunity to EG. Goose has been such a problem for the squad. 11 frags, and it's her own team who have got to frag her to give EG a chance on the round. He won't come in time to stop the bomb plant, but can they find the retake? Kaoday's lurking with the AWP, moving forward, flashes are up, moving onto the site. Jesscat will deal with Bibian. Kaoday at awkward angles now, but the no-scope is here, the quick scope is here as well. The jumping, all the information, everybody from CLG Red is playing crazy.
Holy. This was so crazy. She has destroyed them. And the moment Goosebreeder falls, there's another one to step up. CLG are so on the same page, and it's like absolutely amazing to see how they're like all performing, and that it's not all just on Goosebreeder, because this is like so important that it's not just like up to one player. Everyone is having amazing rounds. Look at that 3K by her. This was absolutely amazing, and big smiles on their face. 7th round for CLG, and yeah, that is devastating for EG. Another eco by them.
The way she's going about it is so strong, but we'll come to that later. We'll see how long this lasts. A shooting gallery for ex-CLG Red.
Oh yeah, this was fun.
Fast eco round is a good eco round, but going back to the previous one, again, we picked up Goosebreeder so much. And I mean, honestly, like, I'm picking up that team so much, it might sound biased, but they are playing that good. You saw the information, like how Kaoday won that clutch. The no-scope on the first player, quick scope on the second player. In the cooldown of the AWP shot, she jump peeks to see if anybody's around dice, finds the information, and that final kill. Like, this team is playing like they've been standing under a waterfall, meditating for a week with Mr. Miyagi. 8-0 in the second map, and I don't see anything stopping them anytime soon.
Such beautiful CS. I love watching them right now. They're so exciting to watch. And I do feel glad for G. Absolutely. Milky, good position here. And finally she gets a kill and she gets another one. This is what she has missed in the second buy round. And now she takes out 2. So this is actually the first time EG has player advantage pretty early on.
Ex-CLG 8-0. Garden 0 for 8. And we have a lurker coming in her direction, as we can see here. I feel like Mads is strongest on the CT side. how the T side is going so far. Garden on the scoreboard then. Still isn't too late. There is time for a comeback. Won't always be that way though. I don't know how much presence Kaoday has shown here. I mean, she's got a frag. I don't know how long ago that was. Actually, I do know how long ago that was. That was like 40 seconds ago. So they know where she is. Sorry, back in the room. Ignore me. EG with 4 players remaining, looking for their first round. Make it 3 now. Sevenlicious got the information in the most painful way.
Oh my god, not again.
Yeah, there goes Piggy Kiki. Kelsey's the one with the bomb now. Bomb getting planted. Garden has some information, but she's low. She's got 15 HP. Both remaining players with kits now as EG are trying to hold on to a potential first round here. Kaoday, look at the flick there. Down to Jesscas, and she's ready for that one as well.
She has done it again, and that was an ace. This is so incredible, James. I don't know what to say. I thought this was Evil Genius's round. It looked so good. Milky with the 2 entries in the beginning. Huge entries, so important for them. And then look at Kaoday, what she has done. Oh my god.
All over the map, Kaoday.
Look at that.
That second last frag isn't easy to do either. You see 2 players like that, you'll often shoot in between them, but she delivers that flick.
I do that as well.
And
yeah, she flicks perfectly. Oh my god.
Collects the last one as well. Now, after losing a round like that, where are you mentally if you're EG? Devastating loss in that round. That was time to turn things around, but ex-CLG Red had other ideas. This is, oh man, this is like, bearing in mind there is a spot for Dallas on the cards here. The way they're playing, that's 7 frags in a row for Kaoday, by the way. At least, who knows what she did 2 rounds ago? Feels like an eternity away. But this is an exhibition. This is an exhibition for ex-CLG Red. Again, a performance like this could not come at a more perfect time with Dallas on the line. What a way to potentially make their way to Dallas and just punch out a resume like this in brutal fashion.
James, they're on fire. Nothing seems to be... They can't stop them. I feel like nothing can stop them at this moment. It doesn't matter if it's Goosebreeder or Kaoday. Everyone is just like putting up the numbers, getting those entries, and it's absolutely, wow, impressive. Look at that headshot, by the way. You could just see a little pixel, and she hits that, and then you have Goosebreeder entering the side, Mats with the follow-up kills in the end. This is absolutely perfect teamwork here as well. Everyone stepping up individually, and EG, they absolutely have no chance right now. I feel like they're like, I don't know, I'm watching teams on a totally different level, and they looked so much more equal on Ancient. Overpass, this is a different story right now. I feel like I'm seeing a completely different EG right now. And an even better CSG than before.
Yeah, there's only one team on the server at the moment. But again, it's not EG going missing, it's CLG leaving them in the woods. Playing so efficiently, so tightly. Really running a tight ship, our CLG. The discipline across the squad. Nobody slacking at all. It is fantastic to watch, and I can't see them being stopped on their way to that at the moment. Well, there goes Goosebreeder's pistol.
I mean, it wasn't equal those, but we have seen so many of those. They just like seem powerless, James, even if in their full buy rounds. And even if they get the entries, it's not that they're not getting any entry kills. They've gotten 2 entries in the last buy round, and they still lost a 5v3. So this is absolutely... It was a 4v3, sorry. So this is absolutely devastating for EG, and I do not know how they're gonna take the motivation now, just like keep fighting, because they're already 11 rounds down, and it's their CT side. It should be the easier side on Overpass. And now they have another full buy. Piggy Kiki with the op. Maybe she will be able to cause some damage. Milky this time not going for the long peek, and they're already reading it, so it's very good that they did not do the same move again, because Kaoday, she's already waiting for them here.
Can EG stop the bleeding? That is one of my questions. It's great to see that they're not shy to continue making aggressive plays. They've made their way through Monster for the time being. Garden is in situ. That's a lot of information for the squad as well. A lot of information. They don't have any presence around connector for the time being, so Kiki may need to stay in position and hold down short, but again, they know that CLG are most likely coming towards this A bomb site. The question is, do they have the protocols to deal with it? Milky in the toilets can't win the duel. Jesscats has a shadow advantage, but look at the numbers for CLG. The trade frag is all but guaranteed. Sevenlicious trying to divide around the bomb site, give herself some space to work with, falling back now. Last seen towards the dice position. 45 seconds on the clock as Garden makes her way towards connector. The sound cues are here though. The CLG go for a plan B. There goes the bomb, but again, the numbers are here and Mads will trade. Sevenlicious and Piggy Kiki left on the A bomb site. There are angles to be had though for Piggy Kiki from up top. And those will soon be gone. Makes her way over as Goosebreeder continues to be a pain. We'll have the sound cues, we'll call the rotation. Piggy Kiki looking for something, sees an elbow but can't make a connection. And we know that Goosebreeder continues to come down as these distractions are being run by the remainder of CLG. Lurking in the shadows is Goosebreeder coming towards the balcony as Sevenlicious jumps to her doom.
Ow.
And now Piggy Kiki's between a rock and a hard place. The crouch pick from Kaoday, like the pre-nerfed AWP from years ago, is enough to keep the clean sheet. 12-0 for CLG.
And I've seen that the Twitch chat has given her a new name. They're calling her KO Slay now. So I think this is a pretty good name for her, considering how she's played in the last rounds. Absolutely impressive. And the 12th round for CSG Red. Oh my god. I don't know what EG can do right now. They cannot stop whatever they're trying, and I feel like it's gonna be a 15-0 half so far. I do not know what EG has planned yet. They're trying to go for some connector aggression here, just trying maybe to go from the other side a bit. The mid aggression so far hasn't worked out, but look at the bomb going towards A long, and A is free right now. They're gonna be there pretty soon and realize that no one is on A, and it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be another retake, and it's gonna be a 5v5 retake as it seems right now. So they have to like clear the angles very soon and start rotating. Maybe they can actually catch them from behind. So this would be a good timing for them. Jessica, she will get the info soon. Sound cue from the utility coming in, but it's just her and she's already out of the map.
Oh man, masterclass from CLG. 3 rounds remain for a clean T side. This being the first. Will they look for the second lurker though? Piggy Kiki is there. There's no kit on the remainder of EG. The garden has been weeded out, it seems. Piggy Kiki in the clutch now, but Mads will be ready for it. And the roll continues. The train's got no brakes. 13-0 for CLG Red, ex-CLG Red. Really putting the build. They're using EG as a billboard, basically, sending them in the streets.
Oh my god. I do not think they're gonna have a problem with finding an org. They've been absolutely amazing and very consistent also in the previous seasons. And they are, I think you can say they're like probably the best team in North America right now. And I do think that there are some teams that are like, you know, stepping up and like, you know, leveling up, getting close to that level. But I do still think that there's like a kind of like a gap between other teams and CLG Red. And you can see it especially on the map like Overpass. I mean, Ancient was a bit more closer, and I think this was a chance for EG to make it competitive, to maybe have a chance to also like go on the decider map and then just like fight it out on Inferno. But losing Ancient 16-11, this kind of like broke their neck, and then giving CLG Red such a start. Oh my god, they're unstoppable, James. Again, really fast paced towards the mid, going for the long peek with the AWP here as well. Milky is in long toilet so far. I think they haven't heard anything yet, but they do know, they are aware that they're pretty close right now. And this is CG's last chance to maybe take at least 2 rounds.
This ex-CLG squad still have a support system around them, keeping their name in the right places. And they are putting their name on the map in this series as they get closer and closer to a position, a spot at Dallas. Again, abusing these numbers. The trade frags will be in their favor. Jesscast, though, has an opportunity. Not the easiest one. Maybe the damage will be enough. Rings multiple bells. as EG try to find their first round. 3 versus 3, and Goosebreeder knows she's been tanking damage, picks up the AWP. Presence of mind is always there for Goosebreeder. And they've got the time as well, 45 seconds on the clock. They show some presence towards long, but where will they ultimately head? It will be the longer rotation around towards that B bomb site then. But does Kiki have the information? She's pressing forward with the FAMAS and seeing that no one is around the toilets. It could be long. They did throw a flash towards long earlier on, but the remaining 2 will hold steadfast towards that B bomb site. And once CLG get there, there will be bomb plant pressure. They won't have the time to clear everything, and that's in EG's favor as they look for their first round. Goosebreeder moving forward. She might be the one to plant the bomb here with 14 seconds on the clock. Garden showing some presence now as Goosebreeder moves forward. That's the bomb in a very bad situation. And Bibian will get dropped as well.
Oh,
they'll
finally.
stop the 0. They'll stop the 15-0, but how much more is there in the tank for EG in this game of Overpass?
Well, you know, there's a saying, it's never too late. So who knows? Maybe they're gonna do some magic, win the second round, and then just like have an absolutely insane T side. But honestly, so far, I'm doubting it because CLG, they just like look so much more confident, and they have absolutely the momentum on their side. Even winning this one round, I don't think it's gonna be enough. It is way too late. This should have happened like 5 rounds ago. And now it's just like they have to fight round by round by round. It's a tough one, not impossible though. Oh, the nade! I love this nade.
We hardly knew ya.
So beautiful. I love this nade.
Oh.
And they did their work, taking out a player. Goosebreeder already with the entry here in Garden.
Sevenlicious trying to do what she can, but look how she is surrounded. It's like an action movie from the 80s with the helicopters and the big streaky lights. There's only so much EG can do versus CLG, who demand almost all the rounds in this half. Milky and Kiki don't have a kit, don't have many players around them unless they are on the ex-CLG red team. Moving forward now, it's Milky versus 3, catching Kaoday awkward, but trade will be there. None other than Goosebreeder once again to make it 14 at half-time. CLG storming towards the end of Overpass, and it might be just around the corner.
I used to be lost, hoping to find a place I could call my own. Someone to hold, something to trust, somewhere to call my home. Shut out the rain, make me happy again, something I could lean on. But when I got lost in the dark and forgot how to love, all I needed was to take a deep breath and be reminded again that come too far to give up now. Gonna let it all go, 'cause I've come to know nothing means more than to be happy. To be happy and free. To be happy. To be happy and free. Oh, 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 oh. Be happy and free. I look at myself, I know I'm enough, I know I can make it through. I can be strong, I can be brave, I can be brand new. Shut up the noise, gotta find a new voice and let the light in. 'Cause when I got lost in the dark and forgot how to love, all I needed was to take a deep breath and be reminded again that I've come too far and give up now. Gonna let it all go, 'cause I've come to know nothing means more than to be happy. To be happy and free. To be happy. To be happy and free. Gonna be happy and free. I'd give it all just to feel to know nothing means more than oh, I've come too far to give up now. Gonna let it all go, 'cause I've come to know nothing means more than to be happy.
Welcome back to the ritual sacrifice of EG by ex-CLG Red, who have a statement to make. They've got places to be, namely Dallas on LAN, looking for a new organization to represent. And what a performance we've seen from them so far. A stonking 14-1 in the first half. I do wonder if this will be a short second. We shall find out. EG, who were absent on the B bomb site in the first half, will charge straight in the second. But can they win their first pistol run? 2 to deal with, and they'll deal with them. Milky angry, moving forward for a third as the bomb gets planted. Kelsey on short will be dealt with, leaving Kaoday with much to do. Nice one tap, but need 4 more where that came from. Otherwise, EG will be doubling their score. And I think they'll need the momentum starting early with all the failures they've had. 7licious with that last frag, and there are smiles on the faces of EG, which is great to see.
And their first pistol round in this whole series, James. 3 won by CLG, and now the first one by EG. And it was just about of time. Maybe a bit late though, but at least they got the pistol now. And they can maybe follow up and start to get some momentum and to get the momentum on their side, because it has been on CLG's side throughout the whole first half. And now they have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Going all towards the bombs, towards the B side. Looks like they're going for just like a monster explode. They have the info here that no one took short control. And look at the push towards long. So they're gonna call that mid is free pretty soon. And you can see already a rotation from Kaoday. She's probably gonna rotate towards heaven pretty soon. And now it gets dangerous. EG, they have to hurry up.
In they go. Jesscas will be moving in with the MAC-10, dealing with Mads. That was a dangerous weapon dealt with. Kelsey is here. Finds 2. That makes it doable. 3 on 3. This is scary for EG already. One of the biggest problems with the landslide of round CLG had is the margin for error for EG. They cannot really capitulate in any of these rounds. They have a long road to recovery against a very efficient-looking EG who are poking, prodding as Goosebreeder tries to find more tags with that scout. Flashbang will slow them down. Even damage will be good here for ex-CLG Red. 7licious, though, continuing to try and deal with these players. You can see she's also focused on that second player. Dealt with, down to the first. Bibian is gone as well. 1 round at a time for EG. Never mind the whole deficit. 1 round at a time.
I mean, it is not impossible. Have you seen the RMR match against Cloud9?
Yes, I have.
I think Cloud9 was like 15-5 or something, and they did manage to close out the round, and in the end, FaZe won in the overtime. So nothing is impossible, but I do still think that CLG is gonna finish it with a 2-0, especially as soon as they have their first like real gun round with an op and like full utility. But EG, they're really fighting for it. They're giving their best to try and maintain this game. Low HP on Kaoday.
Oh my
god, look at the attack. She's so dangerous. Even behind the Molotov and on low HP, she's still deadly.
She's been very sharp with the pistol in this series overall from the beginning. I mean, they all have, considering how many pistols they've won, but those swings and the ding and the dong there with the USP, it just screams danger for EG. Just constant warnings of what might be to come. The pre-fire from Kaoday there as well. Mads will finish it off. Lots of footsteps for 7licious. Maybe some help is coming her way because, again, CLG just looking to cause some chaos. Going to be difficult with the ping there for 7licious. So, yeah, I mean, there's more damage to be done, put it that way. I think the bomb's too far ticked, but they may force EG to die to the bomb, which would still be a win. And again, you have to kind of ignore what you saw from 7licious there, because her ping is quite considerable. So you could see her basically chasing her ping with a crosshair there, which is very unfortunate.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's been good if she just like, can like prefer an angle or something, but as soon as she's like in a fight with like multiple people, then you can just like see that she cannot like catch up fast enough with the high ping. But honestly, this was great damage here by CLG Red. Kind of like hurts for Evil Genius's bank. I mean, they do have the money yet, but they cannot really afford to lose any round, and then being low on money as well could just like cost them the game. It's CLG's spy round here, first time off on the CD side on Kaoday. She's been so amazing. Going for the entrance, she gets a double, James. Oh my god.
Oh my days. Kaoday is amazing today. Amazing.
Yeah, it's KO Slay now.
It is indeed. Everything's A-okay for Kaoday when she's KO Slay. Unbelievable stuff. Could be a second ace on the way. I'm sure she's hunting for it. I'm sure she's hunting for it. Well, actually, she's chilling towards B, not going crazy, because there is a greater target here, and that is securing a place in Dallas. There's a swing from Kelsey. Sevenlicious is dealt with, and what is there for Milky to do now? She has the bomb. She needs to ace. A minute on the clock here. Found a second 1v1, but it's Goosebreeder who finds her 24th kill. Leading the charge.
Map point, James, for CLG, and that's wow. That's a tight rope on your neck if you're an Evil Genius side. They cannot afford a single mistake. One mistake and they lose the game, and they don't make it to Dallas.
Even if it isn't a mistake. The CT side have got 3 AK-47s, including Goosebreeder. And of course, Kaoday's got the AWP. She has been nasty as well. A brutal game of Counter-Strike by two different measures. The brutality dished out by CLG. EG, of course, being on the receiving end of it. CLG on the cusp of a place in Dallas. And they've got many attempts at it. Hot Flash ready, lined up for Monster. And they're all here as well to try and abuse these numbers. Kelsey goes back to the world, spots the bomb. Many flashes come, but CLG deal with all of it. Piggy Kiki then, the last one standing on the wrong side of Monster, away from the bomb, and there it is. CLG brought nuclear warheads to an airsoft game, and they make their way to Dallas in strength.
Oh wow, this was a storm, James. Absolutely. Crazy performance by them. I can't believe that they have won in this kind of a dominant...